Charles Oliveira predicts Islam versus Poirier and mentions who hits hardest at lightweight. I think the fight is more on Islam's side of taking him down, smothering him, and going for the takedown. But we're talking about Dustin Poirier, a guy who's also enlightened, a guy who punches hard, right? So we're talking about MMA, it's complicated. But I think Islam will stay champion. Daniel Cormier has advice for Ilia Topuria, who he feels is not coming off great right now. I think Ilia Topuria needs to come right out and say, "Hey, I want Max Holloway on this date." When Ilia says, "I want this fight on this date," Max will have to say okay, or he will say no, and they will move on. Topuria has to make a statement saying, "This is what I want as the champ," and then put the ball in Max's court to deny it. But right now, it's not coming off great, because he's batting away all of these guys with no clear idea of who else there is. Colby Covington goes off on Ian Garry. I think that's when they're planning for me, a National Fight Week, just trying to figure out who's gonna be the guy. There's this kid that's been calling me out. This kid, Ian Garry, he's a nobody. I gave him some stipulations and said, "Hey, man, if you want to fight me, you have to show me you're serious about business." Ian Garry responds back to Colby Covington. He doesn't want any of this smoke. His foot sore. Did you know that? He broke his foot in December. It's April. It will be 6 months by June. But no, his foot sore. Let's go, Colby. Let's go, my son. I'm going to finish him in one. And guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel as well. Francis Ngannou lost his 18-month-old son. What's the purpose of life if what we're fighting tooth and nail to get away from is what finally hit us the hardest? Why is life so unfair and merciless? Why does life always take what we don't have? I'm tired. Conor McGregor responds back to Francis Ngannou tweet. "I'm so sorry to hear of your loss, Francis. My prayers are with you and your family at this time." Absolutely gutted reading this, Francis. I can only imagine the pain you are in right now. I'm so sorry hearing this news. I pray God has the best and safest place in heaven for him. Until you meet again. Robert Whittaker speaks on his game plans against Khamzat Chimaev.
I can wrestle with the best of them, and I've shown and proved that. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to fight my fight. I'm going to fight a stand-up fight. I'm going to see where it goes. I'm going to drag it out. It's a 5-round fight. I've been in plenty of those and I've got no quit in me. So let's see how this goes.
Sean Strickland says he's so sick of seeing foreign flags in America. I'm so sick of seeing foreign flags in America. I don't get it. You left your corrupt country to come to the USA, and yet you still rep what you fled. The worst is Hispanics born in America flying a Mexican flag. Where's your loyalty? Just go back. Enjoy your foreign flag. Jose Aldo will complete his contract with next week return at UFC 301, and then has a lot of options. I want to do this fight, see where I'm at, see how I do, see how I perform, and then I can make a decision. I'm looking at maybe a big boxing fight. There's a big event on Netflix with Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, and hopefully I can get on that. Jose Aldo also shares his thoughts on Chandler versus Conor McGregor fight. I hope that he can go in there and be the Conor of old, and be aggressive, and go in there to finish the fight, and not leave it to the judges. I expect great things from that fight. Leon Edwards' coach and Bilal Muhammad had a few words for each other. To me, analyzing the fight. Looking back at it, Bilal was looking for a way out. He was looking to steal a decision. Bilal Muhammad responds back to Leon Edwards' coach, "Remember the statement after round 4, and Leon is looking to you for your motivation speech, after I have slapped him around for 20 minutes. Ronda Rousey expressed disappointment as Joe Rogan and the MMA media turned their back on her after her downfall. It was disappointing to see how happily everyone turned on me. People like Joe Rogan, who were crying in the ring out of the honor to call my fights. People I considered friends in the media so quickly turned on me. I was pandering to everybody and doing things that other people would think was cool. It wasn't real love. It was fake. MMA media hates me, but it's fine." Islam Makhachev shares his game plan for his upcoming fight against Dustin Poirier. Dustin, he's a warrior, legend, he has more experience than everybody in this sport. But his problem is his style. His weak point is wrestling and grappling. Dustin, be ready and wrestle a lot. I defend my neck. I'm ready for your guillotine. That's why it's not happening in our fight, but I will be ready. Beneil Dariush shares his thoughts on how Sean Strickland finds success against Paulo Costa.
I think if Sean can bully Paulo and move forward, the pressure is. I don't think Paulo's used to fighting going backwards, and I think that's something he can take advantage of. And I think he can really make things work. I think actually Sean does his best work when he's going forward.
Thank you guys for watching video. If you enjoyed the video, kindly don't forget to subscribe my channel for more updates.